What up, y'all? Just your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, July 21st, 2022, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Acclaimed director Ron Howard has shown off the creative process of his upcoming survival film 13 Lives in a new behind-the-scenes featurette. The video released on Amazon Studios on Wednesday shows off the new footage of the film, as well as exclusive interviews with Howard and other members of the filmmaking team. 13 Lives is set to star Viggo Mortensen, Colin Farrell, and Joel Edgerton. It is based on the 2018 Tham Luang rescue mission in Thailand, in which 13 members of a junior Thai soccer team became trapped within a cave by raging floodwaters and had to be saved by cave divers. All 13 were eventually rescued with mostly minor injuries, although 2 rescue workers lost their lives in the effort. Howard said of the mission, "There were so many things that should have gone wrong. I made a number of movies based on real events, but this was one where I wanted to be as journalistic as I could possibly be. One of the things I wanted to convey was that the Thai people saved these boys." The director said, "The Thai people really accomplished a miracle, and this movie is really a powerful case study of the anatomy of that miracle." He previously told Deadline that the mission was, quote, "a tremendous tribute to the cooperation, international efforts, and forward momentum." 13 Lives is just the latest project for Howard. The 68-year-old director is known for his work both in front and off the camera. His acting credits include a role in George Lucas's American Graffiti, and he is also remembered for starring in the iconic 1970s sitcom Happy Days. Howard may just be as well known through his directing chops, having held a number of standout films. He directed films such as Cinderella Man, Frost Nixon, Apollo 13, and A Beautiful Mind. The last won 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director for Howard. 13 Lives will be his first feature since 2020's Hillbilly Elegy. The film was originally scheduled to be released by MGM in theaters on November 18th. Following Amazon's purchase of MGM, though, the release date was changed. 13 Lives will now have a limited theatrical run starting on July 29th and will begin streaming on Prime Video on August 5th. Anticipation for the film has been high, with Deadline reporting that the film had the best scores among test audiences in MGM history. Apple TV Plus announced Wednesday that Kurt and Wyatt Russell will star in their Godzilla Monsterverse TV series. The series follows the films Godzilla, Kong Skull Island, Godzilla King of the Monsters, and Godzilla vs. Kong. Father and son Russells join Anasawi, Ray Watabe, Kiersey Clemens, Joe Tippett, and Eliza Lukowski in the cast. Wyatt once played Kurt's younger character in the film Soldier. Chris Black and Matt Fraction co-created the series, a family discovering its secret link to the Monarch organization, which connects all the monsters in the film. Black as showrunner, and Matthew Schauman will direct the first 2 episodes and executive produce. Godzilla owners Toho Limited is co-producing the series with Legendary. The streaming service first announced the sequel series in January. Both Kurt and Wyatt Russell also starred in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Kurt played Ego in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and Wyatt has an ongoing role as a disgraced Captain America John Walker after The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Wyatt recently starred in the series Under the Banner of Heaven, The Good Long Bird, and Lodge 49. Kurt has ongoing roles in the Fast and Furious and Christmas Chronicles franchise, playing Santa Claus in the latter. The battle for the Iron Throne has been renewed as HBO Max on Wednesday released the official trailer for its upcoming Game of Thrones prequel series, House of the Dragon. The trailer comes 1 month before the official release date of the highly anticipated show. The trailer, which debuted ahead of its year's San Diego Comic-Con, shows off new footage from the series. This includes sword fights, battles across burning landscapes, and, as its name suggests, a number of dragons. HBO's log line for the show says that the House of Dragons tells the story of the House Targaryen, which appears to be fighting over control over the land of Westeros. Much of the infighting seems to involve the characters portrayed by the 2 starring roles, Max Smith and Emma Darcy. Prince Daemon Targaryen, played by Smith, the original heir to the throne, is seen leading an army across the bridge while saying war is afoot. Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen, played by Darcy, who herself seems to want to rule, is also hearing questionings whether she will ever be accepted as the heir to the throne. She is told that women would not inherit the Iron Throne because that is the order of things. The princess ominously says, telling an unseen character, "When I am queen, I will create a new order. Now they see you as you are." Beyond these two, House of the Dragons will also star a number of other notable names, including Olivia Cook and Patty Considine. The House of the Dragon will be set approximately 200 years before the events of HBO's cultural phenomenon Game of Thrones. Both shows are based on the novel series A Song of Fire and Ice by George R.R. Martin, who described himself as excited for the upcoming show. The series co-showrunners Ryan J. Condal and Miguel Spantochik also spoke about the creative process behind bringing their vision to life. Spantochik said of Game of Thrones, "I feel incredibly loyal and responsible for the original show. I have a great kind of desire to even be in the same room as that show, because it was a game changer." Condon says, "George R.R. Martin and his writing was a huge influence on me. It's an incredible feeling to achieve my dream job. You're happy for a few seconds, and then you realize the responsibility that's on your shoulders." House of the Dragon is one of a number of reported spin-offs from Game of Thrones. In June, Martin confirmed in a blog post that he is working on developing a show based on the popular Game of Thrones character Jon Snow. He said, "The news has broken out about the Jon Snow development, and I'm being deluged with requests for comment. Yes, there is a Jon Snow show in development." The author added, "I cannot tell you the names of the writers and showrunners, since that has not been cleared for release yet, but Kit brought them into his own team, and they're terrific." Martin also confirmed in the blog post knew about 3 other shows based around Game of Thrones. He says word got out about 3 of them some time ago. 10,000 Ships, the Nymeria show helmed by Amanda Siegel, Sea Snake, aka Nine Voyages with Bruno Heller, and the Dunk and Egg show, The Hedge Knight or The Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, which Steve Conrad writing. I think some of these were officially announced. In other words, news leaked out. House of the Dragon will stream on HBO Max starting on August 21st. Jennifer Hudson is giving a glimpse of her new series, The Jennifer Hudson Show. The 4-year-old singer and actress shared a teaser for the daytime talk show Wednesday. In the preview, Hudson promises to shine a light on everyday stories in the new series. The official description reads, "The Jennifer Hudson Show aspires to bring people together and shine a light on everyday stories during the daytime talk show." The Jennifer Hudson Show is a 1-hour nationally syndicated talk show that will feature celebrity interviews, musical performances, topical stories, community heroes, and viral sensations. Hudson said in a press release, "We all have a story to tell. We all want to find out and let it shine. So let's come together to laugh out loud, to share some hope and joy, and go back to connecting with each other." With her talk show, Hudson hopes to bring fun, uplifting, and empowering conversations to the forefront and create a destination for viewers to laugh, learn, and feel inspired. The Jennifer Hudson Show is produced by Warner Brothers Unscripted Television in association with Tell Pictures. Hudson executive produces the show with Mary Connolly, Andy Lasner, Corey Pallett, Lisa Kasler-Callio, Graham Murphy, and Walter Williams III. The series will premiere September 12th, nearly 4 months after the end of The Ellen DeGeneres Show. Hudson came to fame in American Idol Season 3 and since starred in the film's Dreamgirl, for which she won an Oscar and respect. She also appeared in a Broadway production of The Color Purple. FX is giving a glimpse of the new series Welcome to Wrexham. The network shared a trailer for the docuseries Wednesday featuring Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. Welcome to Wrexham explores Reynolds and McElhenney's ownership of the Wrexham AFC, a UK soccer club hailing from a working-class town in Wales. The club is the 3rd oldest professional association football team in the world. Reynolds and McElhenney acquired the 5th-tier Wrexham Red Dragons in 2020 in the hopes of turning the club into an underdog story. The American actors had no experience in football or working with each other. The official synopsis reads, "From Hollywood to Wales, from the pitch to the locker room, the front office to the pub, Welcome to Wrexville will track Rob and Ryan's crash course in a football club ownership and the inextricably connected fans of a team and a town counting on the 2 actors to bring some serious hope and change to a community that could use it. Welcome to Wrexham will premiere August 24th at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on FX, with episodes available to stream the next day. Production is underway on Bridgerton Season 3. Netflix announced the news Wednesday alongside a video featuring Jonathan Bailey, Adoja Ando, Nicola Coughlan, Claudia Jesse, and other cast members. The caption reads, "I spy the makings of a new social season. By the looks of things, it would seem the third installment of Bridgerton is officially underway." In addition, executive producer Shonda Rhimes announced that Daniel Francis, Sam Phillips, and James Poon have joined the cast of Season 3. Francis will play Marcus Alexander, a charismatic presence who attracts the notice of certain matriarchs, with Phillips as Lord Debling, a genial lord with unusual interests, and Foon as Harry Darkworth. Bridgerton is based on the Julia Quinn book series of the same name. The show follows the Bridgertons and other families living in Regency-era London. Season 3 will see Penelope Featherington, played by Coughlan, give up her crush on Colin Bridgerton, played by Luke Newton, and focus on finding a husband who will respect her independence as she continues to lead her double life as Lady Whistledown. Colin helps Penelope boost her confidence in search of for a husband, must figure out what his true feelings for her really are. Meanwhile, Elise has found a new friend in a very unlikely place. Jess Brumnell will replace series creator Chris Van Dusen as showrunner and executive producer in Season 3. Netflix has yet to announce a release date for the new season. Luke Evans and Olivia Colman are set to star in the upcoming animated special Scrooge, A Christmas Carol for Netflix's streaming service announced. Netflix tweeted the news Wednesday while also releasing a first look at the program. The special was first revealed in June as part of a slate of upcoming European lead Netflix titles. The animated show will feature Evans as Scrooge, along with Colman as the voice of Christmas Past. Netflix in the show's official synopsis reads, Charles Dickens' ageless legend is reborn in this supernatural time-traveling musical adaptation of the definitive Christmas story. With his very soul on the line, Scrooge has but one Christmas Eve left to face his past and build a better future. Scrooge, A Christmas Carol, will also feature the voices of Jessie Buckley, Jonathan Pryce, and Johnny Flynn. Netflix added that the show will also contain reimagined songs from the late Leslie Briscoe, the composer of the 1970 musical Scrooge. Director Stephen Donnelly told the Hollywood Reporter, "It's been a fascinating challenge to adapt such a beloved and often told story. I think this version will give those who know A Christmas Carol all the things they expect, but not as their experience them before. There are more than enough psychedelic, time-traveling, and musical surprises to keep those familiar with the story on the edge of their seats, while the authentic essence of Dickens has been retained for those coming completely fresh to the classic tale." Evans is a Welsh actor known for his work in a number of blockbuster films, including The Fast and the Furious 6 and The Hobbit. He is also recognized for his role as Gaston in the 2017 live-action adaptation of Beauty and the Beast. He will also be staying with the Disney realm when he stars in Robert Zemeckis' upcoming live-action Pinocchio alongside Tom Hanks, set to re-release on Disney Plus on September 8th. Colman rose to fame in her native UK for roles in the BBC series Fleabag and The Night Manager. She gained worldwide recognition for her portrayal of Queen Elizabeth II in The Crown, a role which garnered a critical acclaim and earned Colman a Golden Globe and a Primetime Emmy Award. She is also set to appear in the 2023 film Wonka with Timothée Chalamet, and Scrooge, A Christmas Carol will stream on Netflix in December. An exact release date has not been announced yet. Lisa Kudrow says her son Julian was impressed by her show Friends. The 58-year-old actress shared her son's thoughts on Friends and her series The Comeback during Tuesday's episode of Late Night with Seth Meyers. Kudrow played Phoebe Buffay on Friends, which had a 10-season run on NBC from 1994 to 2004. The actress shares Julian, 24, with her husband Michael Stern. On Late Night, Kudrow said Julian watched Friends as a kid. The actress says he did start watching when his friends at school were watching, and you got to know what everyone's watching. So he watched it, and no, he was impressed. He goes, "It's actually really funny." He also said, this little kid, he says, "It's actually really funny. And I mean, the guys are so funny." And he's like, "No, I mean, you're funny too. And I never in my life have I ever wanted to tell My Own Son, Fuck You. Kudrow also portrayed Valerie Cherish on The Comeback, which aired on HBO in 2005 and 2014. She said, my son had COVID, and so he was stuck and called me up and said, so I just watched the first 2 episodes. It's really good, Mom. I said, thanks. He said, can I ask you some questions about that? Like, yes, she said. I almost started crying. Kudrow most recently appeared in the Disney Plus film Better Nate Than Ever. She will star in the upcoming horror comedy film The Parenting. Netflix is giving a glimpse of the new series School Tales, the series. Streaming service shared a trailer for the anthology horror series Wednesday. School Tales brings horror comics to life and features Thai actors and directors. The story includes a girl jumping to her death, a haunted library, canteen food made from human flesh, a headless ghost in the school warehouse, a devil-infested room, a vengeful demon in an abandoned building, and a classroom where only dead students attend class. The official synopsis reads, prepare to face a new kind of fear. During the day, the school belongs to students, but at night, it's a different story. School Tales, the series, premieres August 10th on Netflix. Keke Palmer gave a preview of her password talents during an appearance alongside Michael Cera on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. While Palmer was mostly on the show to promote her role in Jordan Peele's highly anticipated horror film Nope, the actress will also be hosting an updated version of the Password game show starting August 9th. It was fitting then that she got to participate in the round of the game Tuesday alongside The Tonight Show's bandleader Questlove. Show host Jimmy Fallon was teamed up with his other guest, actor Michael Cera. Password involved the two teams feeding clues to each other to try and guess a secret mystery word. Fallon and Cera won the first 2 rounds, correctly guessing the words snorkel and enchilada, but Palmer and Questlove pulled out the victory by guessing toothpick at the end of the game. Beyond playing the game, both Palmer and Cera sat down with the Tonight Show host for individual interviews. Palmer spoke briefly about her experience hosting Password, which Fallon executive produced. Fallon says, we did Password together, and it was the most fun I've ever had. I love working with you so much. Palmer talked about the celebrity guests that have joined them for the game, including Meghan Trainor. She also described Martin Short as making me laugh the entire time, adding that he was funny. The 28-year-old actress also spoke about working with Jordan Peele in Nope, revealing that she had only worked with him once previously during a short sketch when she was 17. Palmer said of the director, he was so nice. That was kind of like the first time that I had really been like, okay, I'm doing comedy, adding that she owned it to Peele to have gotten her into her love of sketch comedy. Palmer said of Nope, there's a lot going on. You're definitely going to have some spooky vibes. The horror that I put in the films is really a metaphor of the horrors of the world, so I think you'll really relate to it. Palmer also touched on her participation in a recent event with Vice President Kamala Harris, saying that she made the Vice President laugh by doing an impression of her. Fallon's other Password guest, Michael Cera, also described to the host and described playing the game as so much fun. Cera told Fallon, proceeding to present him with a check of $1,433. I love the Tonight Show so tonight. I haven't been here in a long time, and I just wanted to show my appreciation. The actor jokingly said that he chose the amount because that's what his accountant told him he could afford. Similarly to Palmer, Cera was also in the studio to promote his new movie Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank. The actor stars in the title role alongside Samuel L. Jackson. Paws of Fury was produced by iconic comedy director Mel Brooks and is loose adaptation of his 1974 Blazing Saddles. Cera described him as so funny, adding that he never met Brooks while working on the film, but had met him years prior during a random encounter in Culver City, California. Stranger Things stars showed up to support Gaten Matarazzo at his Broadway musical. Sadie Sink and Maya Hawke were in attendance Wednesday as Matarazzo made his debut in the Broadway musical Dear Evan Hansen. The Dear Evan Hansen official Twitter account shared photos of the reunion between Matarazzo, Sink, and Hawke. Matarazzo plays Jared Kleinman in Dear Evan Hansen, which will hold its final Broadway performance in September. Matarazzo said in May, words could never express how truly honored I am to be a part of this company. The show has taught me so much about myself, and to be able to participate in any capacity, let alone on Broadway, makes me want to melt. I'm ecstatic to be back on stage and eternally grateful for the opportunity. Matarazzo previously appeared in the Broadway production of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and Les Miserables. Matarazzo sang and Hawk played Dustin, Max, and Robin on Stranger Things, which completed its fourth season on Netflix this month. The series follows a young group of friends as they experience supernatural events in their hometown of Hawkins, Indiana. Nolan Neal, the singer known as a contestant on America's Got Talent and The Voice, has died at the age of 41. Neal passed away in Nashville Monday. A spokesperson for the Metropolitan Nashville Police Department told TMZ. The singer's roommate reportedly discovered him after Neal's mother called to express concern over his welfare. The medical examiner's office has not yet identified a cause of death, but added that a powder residue was discovered next to him. Neal's cousin Dylan Seals additionally told People that the singer was discovered dead inside his apartment, having ultimately succumbed to his battle with substance abuse. Seals added that Nolan had lived with him for 4 months during a portion of the COVID-19 pandemic. His death was later confirmed as a post on the singer's Instagram fan page. The post sing in peace with the angels, the world is missing a bright light, and heaven just got a new music director. Neal is best known for his appearance on the NBC reality show America's Got Talent and The Voice. He competed on season 15 of America's Got Talent 2020 and garnered attention when he performed an original song called Send Me a Butterfly. He was ultimately eliminated in the show's quarterfinal round. He lost his audition for America's Got Talent, also made waves when he sang another original, Laws. Neal told the judges that it was the first song he wrote after kicking his drug habit, also describing some of his struggles with addiction. Neal said on the show, I partied real hard. Pretty soon, I started to become unmanageable because I thought I was a rock star. The singer added, I'm glad to be here today, sober and very clean and focused. Neal was also additionally seen in season 11 of The Voice. The singer was part of Adam Levine's team, but was eventually eliminated. His television appearances were not the only time Neal was opened about his battles with drug. He told Knoxville, Tennessee station WBIR-TV in 2020 that I remember I got clean in 2010. May 15th, went to rehab, stayed clean. Pearl Jam canceled its show in Vienna on Wednesday, citing damage to frontman Eddie Vedder's throat brought on by a heat wave throughout Europe. The band announced the cancellation in a post sharing on Instagram describing as brutal news and horrible timing for everyone involved, while adding that the band was deeply sorry and tried to find options to still play. The band wrote, to all those who were all anticipating a great Pearl Jam show tonight in Vienna, we were too. However, due to the extreme circumstances at the last outdoor site outside of Paris, the heat, the dust, and smokes from the fires, our singer Eddie Vedder's throat was left damaged. He has seen doctors and had treatment, but as of yet, his vocal cords have not recovered. The band added that tickets will be refunded at the point of purchase, while reiterating that they will, quote, very, very deeply sorry, and to those who worked so hard to put on the shows, as well as those who give their precious time and energies to attend. Europe has been experiencing a record of heat wave that saw temperatures surpass 104 degrees Fahrenheit on Tuesday. In response to the heat, London Mayor Sadiq Khan urged residents to avoid outdoor activities such as barbecues due to prevent potential fires. Duran Duran, the 80s rock group considered icons of British music, will headline the upcoming Commonwealth Games, the band announced Wednesday. The group will be the star attraction at the upcoming Games in Birmingham, UK, the same city in which Duran Duran was formed in 1978. The band is slated to provide the soundtrack for the opening ceremonies on July 28th. The opening ceremonies will take place in the newly redeveloped Alexander Stadium, giving Duran Duran a live audience of more than 30,000 and an estimated television viewership of over 1 billion. Duran Duran's lead singer Simon Le Bon said in a statement, the Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games is a momentous event for the great city of Birmingham. We in Duran Duran are honored to be part of it in our hometown. Bass guitarist John Taylor added, it is so good to be participating in the opening ceremony of the Commonwealth Games this year. It will also be exciting to hand around some of the world's greatest athletes hoping to get some fitness tips. Drummer Roger Taylor echoed a similar sentiment. He said, we're so proud to be returning to our hometown to close the Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games opening ceremony. It is a true honor to be part of a global event that will bring sports people of all cultural backgrounds around the world together as one. The ceremony will be produced by Stephen Knight, the creator of the popular British crime series Peaky Blinders. Since their 1978 formation, Duran Duran has established itself as one of the premier English rock bands. It's led by Laban, the quartet has gone through a number of musicians before landing on its current lineup. Their second album, Rio, was released to critical acclaim and helped put them on the international map. The album contained two of the band's most well-known songs, the album's eponymous Rio and Hungry Like a Wolf. Duran Duran saw a lull in production in the late 90s, marked by a number of songs that were critical failures. A turnaround began in the 2000s, though, and their latest album, Future Past, was released in 2021. The band also helped celebrate Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee in June during a concert for the royal family. Other famous names at the concert included Elton John, Diana Ross, Andrew Lloyd Webber, and Lin-Manuel Miranda. And finally, Nickelodeon has announced the headlining acts for its debut NickFest Music Festival. The network said in a press release Tuesday that the K-pop group Monsta X and singer-rapper Laroi will headline the event October 22nd to the 23rd at the Rose Bowl Stadium in Pasadena, California. Monsta X is a South Korean boy band known for the singles Beautiful and Rush Hour. It will perform on October 22nd along with Alec Benjamin, 24 Golden, Dixie, Kyle, Olivia O'Brien, Salem East, and other acts. Stay singer Laroi will headline the October 23rd show with San Holo, Ty Verdes, Joshua Bassett, Bida Doobie, LP Gobi, Charlie Jordan, J Flip, Kiara, and other artists to perform. Tickets go on sale on July 26 at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with pre-sales for American Express Platinum Card members to begin Wednesday at 1 p.m. NickFest will also feature immersive experiences, rides, and other interactive activities, including a SpongeBob SquarePants Krusty Krab and Fry Cook interactive game and a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle obstacle course. In addition, the festival will have seasonal Halloween celebrations and surprises, including the Loud House Hay Maze and a pumpkin patch. And that is your entertainment report for Thursday, July 21st, 2022. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.